In the next decade, where do you see the industry going? There's been a lot of change recently as technology develops, new materials. We see a lot of companies changing their business plans. As far as technicians go and laboratories, whether a technician in your shoes or someone who works at a large, just as a whole, where do you foresee the lab industry?
I think the people that's gonna survive and thrive, not just survive but thrive, are those who invest in themselves, both technology, skill, and the mindset, because you have to work on all those three, because you be, like I said, skillful, but the mind is not right, it doesn't matter where you are, you'll be broke. So that's part of the thing. But if you develop yourself, what's gonna happen in the next 12 or maybe more years, lots of dentistry that's been done past 10, 12 years, gonna be redone soon, sooner or later. And that's a lot of units, a lot of units. I don't know how full contour zirconia is gonna survive long term, but I'm predicting that they end up being implants. Implants is a big business. All these big cases with clear choice, hybrid, all-on-4, plastic stinks. No matter what you do, 5 years it stinks, so you need to replace. So new products come in, like the zirconia we do now, they need upgrade. People upgrade phones, people upgrade teeth, people upgrade cars, houses. It's gonna be upgrade business, and if you don't have teeth, you have implants. So business is gonna be booming, I think. And with technology, it's gonna allow us to give more attractive and faster delivery to the patients, so the patient will benefit. And I know lots of people say, oh, I'm an expert in this technology, I'm the number one. People can claim what they want. The reality is you see it. Some patients don't see it. Some doctors don't see it. So when I qualify my clients who I work with, let's say if you're a dentist or a patient, I show you examples. 1, example 2, and I ask you 3 questions. Do you see a difference? What do you see? And then what's your preference? What would you rather have in your mouth? So those 3 questions qualify the dentist. First of all, it's vision. Can they see quality, first of all? If they say no, they look the same, that means thank you very much. Continue work with who you are, because they're not gonna value my work.
Right.
I don't have to convince them, because if I convince them once, I have to convince them again every day. It's not convincing business. Either they see it or they don't. Okay? Patients are the same way. If patients don't see any difference between the pictures I show, that's not my patient. I'm not even gonna mention what I charge, because it doesn't matter. They're not gonna pay for it. Unless it's a bragging reason. Oh, I paid the best because I paid that much. Some people do that for bragging reason. But if they don't see it, it doesn't matter. And the last question is important too. What's your preference? So if you look at something, and we're working now with implant cases, for example, Protal, are you guys doing that?
Protal zirconia,
Yeah.
for zircons on?
Yeah, like full arches, do you do those things?
We do that?
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so this has been around for many years, and I know lots of people claim expertise. If you go on Google, you see who they are. I don't want to mention names. They charge around $6,000. Now, if you look at them, for many patients who are blind, who don't see the difference, they love it. But for professionals, if you look at it, it doesn't look like teeth. It looks like blocks of, like a marble or something. It doesn't look like real. And $6,000 is a pretty good price. Because clear choice plastic costs about $4,000, $3,500 maybe. I know Glidewell now is doing something that also, it's a hybrid for $3,000 or more. So prices doesn't matter, but if the patient wants quality, something that looks like real teeth, that looks natural, no matter if it's monolithic or minimal layering, let's say the price is $12,000, which that's what we charge, $12,000 instead of $6,000. It's double. So I told the dentist, we have a dentist who actually did whole year work, like 6, 7 patients with that particular lab. She paid $6,000, she told me, but she never loved the work. She never did. And one of the things that she did, she's always calling the lab and say, hey guys, this thing looks good, but it doesn't look like teeth. Can you help me out? She's a cosmetic dentist. And the lab was telling them, well, you guys, cosmetic dentists drive us crazy. Nobody complains about our work. Something wrong with you. Basically that's was the service. So when she found us and we worked together and I showed what we can do, she couldn't believe it's even possible. She didn't know it's possible. And so we did cases, and now she wants to redo all her cases. So you see, now new business, right? Good cases bring more good cases. And so the different price is $6,000. So let's say if you do see a difference as a patient, I ask you, do you drink coffee? So yeah, I love coffee. How many cups? 3 cups a day. Good. Starbucks? Yep, I like Starbucks, so good. They ask how much it's going to cost. Well, can you afford 1 cup of coffee a day? $3.50, $4? Yeah. Can you give up 1 cup a day to pay for this? The quality. So yeah, okay. That's how the difference between good and bad. Between 6,000 and 12, that's all it is. In a 5-year period, it's only $3.50 a day. Now, if you can afford it and you don't want to give up coffee, don't see the value, that's okay. But at least you know it's not that much different. So that's how we do it.
It's a great analogy,
Yep.
you know, to break it down, give it a term,
Yep.
5-year term, and its value daily.
Yep. Because they give you a 5-year warranty on that bridge. So you can even have 5-year bridge that looks like chiclets or whatever, or you
Right.
can have 1 cup a day for 5 years. You have a beautiful smile.
That looks like teeth.
Yeah, and it's going to last longer, but at least they see the value. See, a cup of coffee, it's not a big deal. So that's how we do it.